of all kings, I ride up on the wings of the wind.
It is good that you are here to record this picture of me in my palace garden at Addis Ababa. People who see this throughout the world will realize that even in the 20th century, with faith, courage, and a just cause, David will still beat Goliath.
Ras Tafari are a world-renowned people. Whether in Jamaica, where the faith originated, the African continent that is our spiritual homeland, or just about every other nation and region on the planet. You may already know that the name Ras Tafari comes from the pre-coronation title of Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie I, which was Ras Tafari. But did you know that Selassie and his Empress Menen Asfaw were avid patrons of the arts? Long before the creative industries were noticed as a sector to be formalized, His and Her Majesties gave unwavering support to creatives, recognizing them as crucial to the social and economic stability of the people and the preservation of history. Much like our divine head creator, we, the Rastafari of today, have resolved to connect and collectively work to empower the ever-evolving creative industries of our time in a way suitable to our aims and compatible with our levity. This is the motivation behind ARC, the Association of Rastafari Creatives. Let the hungry be fed, the naked clothed, the sick nourished, the aged protected, and the infants cared for.
Right now, it is time for I and I to harness our collective energies, our collective creative resources, our intellectual resources, and our material resources, and put it in service of the great Rastafari nation.
We endeavor to educate the public about His Imperial Majesty and Her Imperial Majesty, the Rastafari community in general, and issues that affect the community that require clarification and voices from within the community.
As Rastafari emerges as a nation, it is apparent that our biggest export is our creative industry. Therefore, it is imperative that we harness the potent potential represented by our creatives around the globe and direct those resources to projects and programs that directly help us to become a sustainable nation into the 21st century and this digital age.
ARC is embarking on a journey to connect Africa's creators at home and abroad, with a mission to facilitate funding and public relations support for projects and programs that are in line with His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I's vision for Africa and her peoples.
Youth coming together to realize them strength and them power can only be seen as a positive thing, can only be seen as something that every young, bright, intelligent, Rastafari-minded person should and would love to be a part of, you know.
I see an organization that has really made an effort and continues to make an effort to take the time to set a good foundation.
I believe a Rastafari creative is an individual who embodies the principles of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor Haile Selassie I, and Her Imperial Majesty Empress Menen. I believe the individual should work towards nation building and not so much for the achievement of the individual self.
Holding faith in your creator, holding faith in your abilities, and manifesting it all in your life. Rastafari.
I'm not just using my creative energies just for my personal gain, but also for the general welfare of humanity as a Rastafari creative. Bless the love.
One of the reasons I and I became interested in ARC, which is the Association of Rastafari Creatives, is because as a Rastafari creative and an independent artist, you see me, it was attractive to I to be able to sip from the vast wellspring of knowledge of various industry professionals and other artists who have done it, you know.
Evolution and global development of the Rastafari nation. The Association of Rastafari Creatives is the vehicle in which we can transport ourselves into a new as we enter this new and inevitable reality. That we are no longer sitting and waiting for our Zion. We are actively creating it ourselves.
Rastafari Creatives are connect.
When we say Rastafari Creators Connect.
Rastafari Creatives are connect.
Rastafari Creatives are connect.
Rastafari Creatives are connect.
This is the arc.
So if you are a Rastafari creative and you consider yourself a part of this cause, connect with us.
Come aboard the arc. Go to www.rastafaricreatives.com. Give thanks. Yele I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari.